Hi guys, and welcome to your daily edition of the MYP service. My name is Roscoe and I'm the CEO of this company, MYP, and that stands for Maximise Your Potential. Every day guys, I send you a bit of advice, something to think about, usually correlating to the 6 dimensions of MYP. Today we're going to be talking about self-actualization. Over the past couple of weeks guys, we've discovered new ways to try and learn new things and to improve yourself. Today we're really going to go down the rabbit hole with regards to what self-actualization really is, what the attributes of people who have got it, and what people can do to try and achieve it. So let's jump straight in guys with my piece of advice for you. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs guys, there are 5 stages you need to sort of accomplish and master in order for true self-actualization. The first one guys is to accomplish and sort of master is physical needs, food and water. So being able to take care of that on a daily basis. So being able to take care of your physical needs, food and water. Stage 2 talks about safety and survival, and that includes both physical and emotional safety, including things like shelter, okay? Number 3, the real reason for love, guys, and that's that sense of belonging, okay? So true love and that sense of belonging. Stage number 4 is to do with self-esteem and esteem for others, and that's quite hard to achieve, and lots of people become unstuck at that stage. And obviously the last one then is self-actualization, that point where you understand that you're on this earth for a greater being, and it usually involves helping other people. So what do all these stages mean guys? Well, people usually struggle to get past, like I said, the esteem and self-esteem area, and that's due to things like pressures of environment, expectations of the society that we live in and the world at large, okay? The real people who get to sort of that true point of self-actualization are usually people who have been very successful, and because of this they've managed to create wealth for themselves. Usually lots of celebrities manage to get to a point of self-actualization, and what that really means is guys, they manage to take care of all those first 4 stages. So they have the money to have their physical needs, food and water taken care of. They're able to take care of their sort of survival and shelter needs. As a result of this spare time they have because of the money, they're then able to find true love and that sense of belonging somewhere, which then leads them on to stage 4, that sort of esteem for others and that high self-esteem for themselves, which then leads directly guys into the 5th one, which is that true sense of self-actualization. So what that actually means is people who get there, they're able to have an opportunity to then cater for other people because they've already got their own needs looked out for. So they're able to take the wealth that they've created, or the experience, or the knowledge, or the things that have made them successful, they're then able to apply them to help other people. So here we go with some things that you can do to help yourself on that journey to self-actualization. The first one guys is to sort of nurture and to culture your own relationship, okay? So have a real true understanding about who you are as an individual, okay? And be able to be happy with yourself. The second thing guys is to acknowledge the value of yourself, okay? In your own unique way. So all your little quirks, all your sort of things that you don't think are right, you have to accept them as who you are, and then once you can do that, interacting with other people will just be easier, and that'll put you on your way to self-actualization. Number 3 guys, and this is a really hard one for some people, is to have the courage to follow your own calling. So we've talked about this before, about sort of asking yourself that question about if money was no object, what would you? Number 4 guys, and this is sort of linked to the last one, you have to ask yourself that question. If you weren't afraid and money was no object and you knew you couldn't fail, what would you be doing and what type of person would you be? So now we're going to jump into your thought for today with regards to self-actualization. And now for your thought, I'm going to tell you now the 5 characteristics of people who have perceived self-actualization or are on their way to self-actualization. These guys are realistically orientated, okay? They can work on what they're going to be about, and they can realistically see in their mind how they're going to achieve it. Number 2, they've fully accepted themselves, okay? They accept others around them and the way the world is. Number 3, they have a high level of spontaneity, okay? So they don't just go with the flow, they don't do things because everyone else is doing them, they don't go with the flow, they go against it. Number 4, individuals who are on their way to self-actualization guys, they are problem-centered people, okay? Not self-centered people, so they're about solving problems for other people, not about looking after themselves. And the last one guys, people who are on their way to being self-actualized, they have an air of detachment about them, okay? They're not in with the crowds, they're not trying to seek to be popular, they're not trying to please everybody, they like their privacy, okay? They have that air of detachment, so you have to sort of find these guys because they're busy working on other things they can do to help the world. And there's your 5 characteristics guys, so have a think about them. Now we're going to move on to your challenge for the day. Well, your challenge guys is going to be simple. Answer the question that I asked you 20 seconds ago, okay? If you weren't afraid and money was no option and you knew you couldn't fail, what would you be doing and what type of person would you be? And now for your motivator. If you plan on being anything else than you're supposed to be, okay, or that you're capable of being, you will spend the rest of your life being unhappy. Guys, I've been Roscoe. This has been your Friday edition of the NYP service. I hope you've had a great week. Don't go to sleep on me yet. We've got one more installment for you this weekend, and we'll be talking about wealth tomorrow. Have a great Friday and enjoy the weekend. NYP.